Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. It is May 7th. This is your async math lesson. We're going to do something a little different today. Why not? It's Friday, right? Something a little bit more entertaining. And this is going to be an exploration day, but you are going to have to turn something in. We are working on shapes. Our next unit, we're going to be diving into 2D shapes, composing shapes where we make new shapes. We're going to be doing 3D shapes and composing 3D shapes as well. We're going to be working on fractions, and all of that has to do with shapes too. Little did you know. And so what we're going to do today is have a little exploration day. There are a set of shapes, and maybe some of you know this, that are called tangrams. Okay, and it's a set of 7 shapes: triangles, square, parallelogram. And they can be put together to make other shapes or other pictures. And so we're going to have a little exploration day. I'm going to show you the slide today because you might need a little instruction on how to work through this slide. So my video will be like right in here, okay? Now, you're going to follow these arrows to go through and watch these little videos. This first little video here is going to tell you a little bit about tangrams, okay, and how they're used to make shapes. And then when you watch the second one, this is a cute little story that has each shape as a character in the story. It's a cute little 3-minute video. These are both very, very short, okay? Then this one is a little bit longer, but not much longer. It's more like 4 or 5 minutes, okay? Now this is Sage's journey, and it's a really cute little story about kind of trying to explain how the tangrams came to be, okay? So watch all 3 of those videos first to give you a really good, solid understanding of tangrams and how they came to be. And then this video right here, you can watch this. It's a book read aloud, and it's Grandfather Tang's tangram story. Okay, so it's a cute little story. If you have the time, you can watch it. If you don't have the time, you can skip it and go straight over to this little tangram image. This is a link. Okay, the story is about 9 minutes long. So if you don't have the time, you don't have to watch it. You can go back later and watch it another time, or maybe you just choose not to watch it. Okay, but it is a story read aloud. So if you're into stories, you might want to watch it. But I do want you to watch the first 3 videos. Okay, these are all kind of important. You're going to see these tangram pieces being used to make lots of different kinds of shapes, and it's very creative. It's very fun. So we're going to explore with tangrams today. So when you're all done watching these videos, you might want to refresh yourself on how to take a screenshot, because you are going to do another screenshot today. You're going to do 2 screenshots today. Okay, so watch that first if you need to, or you can come back and watch it after, but I think it's probably easier to do it before. And then click on your tangram link. Got to click off of it. So you click on it, your little link will pop up right here. Okay, so click on that little link, and it's going to take you to a virtual manipulative page. And you can see that these are the tangrams. You can see that there are 2 large triangles. There's a medium-sized triangle. There are 2 small triangles. There's a square, kind of a small square. And then this is what we call a parallelogram. It's slanted. You can see that these lines here line up with these lines here. They go in the same direction. And then the lines on top and the line on the bottom go in the same direction. That's why it's called a parallelogram, because lines that are parallel, they are going in the same direction, and they're never going to cross. Never, never. They're always going to go straight across, kind of like railroad tracks. That's what I always think of them as. Railroad tracks always go straight. If they ever crossed or ever were crooked, then the train would crash, right? So parallel lines are like train tracks. All right, so you're going to use these 7 pieces. There's 5 triangles, a square, and a parallelogram. And you can explore as much as you want, okay? And you can see that if you click and drag this little bar across the top, you can see that these 7 shapes can be used to make lots of different pictures. there's a cat. This is a picture of a house. Then this looks like a swan. This looks like a fish. This looks like a horse who's, up on its back legs with its front legs up. And then looks like a sailboat. And then this one to me looks like a camel. I think that's a camel. This looks like a shark. This one looks like a rocket. This one looks like a tree. This one looks like a plane. This one I think might be an ostrich because it has a big feathered tail here in the back. So I think that's an ostrich. And then this is an alligator or a crocodile, I think. So explore. Maybe you want to just try, I know a lot of you like rocket ships. Maybe you want to try to do the rocket ship. So you would drag, you can see that when you start dragging these pieces around, you can kind of turn them, they'll float. And you can unclick and click and slide, click and push, okay? It looks like these two pieces are the big triangles. So I'm gonna bring this one up and put it up against this one. And when they come together, you'll see they kind of go flat. You can't overlap them. And then I'm gonna bring this one up and I'm gonna turn it around. Okay, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, pull it over and try to slide it up. So you're just exploring. You're exploring, trying to get them to be together, okay? You can slide them up and down if you hold it. And click and drag a little bit more. Okay, there, perfect. And I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. Oh, I don't know if I can. Ooh, I don't know if I can. Okay, so we're gonna have to leave it like that. Now, I'm gonna pull my little square up. Kind of tricky sometimes. And push it up against the middle. Wonder if I can slide it. There you go. It looks like the parallelogram goes on this side. I think it goes like that. And you're going to put it up against and try to pull it in. Okay, now I'm going to make another parallelogram over here, but I'm going to use these small pieces. And so you just explore. The more you get used to turning these pieces around and lining up the different edges, the easier it gets. Okay, and then you bring this one around and you're going to bring this over. I think it goes just like this. And voila, and you made a rocket ship. Now, you can play around as much as you want. Now, if you want to clear it and you want all the pieces to go back to their starting place, you're going to click this little arrow here. And all the pieces come back and you can start over and you can explore another one. Explore as much as you want. Now, after you're done exploring, you're going to have to do two things. The first thing you're going to do is pick one of them to build and do a screenshot. Remember how we learned how to do a screenshot on the Chromebook? Remember? You hold the control and you click the little screen button. Okay, go back and watch that video if you don't remember. Okay, so you're going to build one of these and then you're going to do a screenshot. And then the second thing I want you to do is I want you to try to create your own picture. And boys and girls, if it's not exactly perfect, I'm okay with that. It's just a chance to explore, okay? So think of something that you want to try to build. Maybe you want to do a house of your own. Maybe you want to try to build a tree of your own. You don't have to copy the one there. Try to be creative and make your own, okay? Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. Maybe you make a fish. Maybe you make a flower. Maybe you make, I don't know. Try whatever you want, okay? And then take a screenshot of that. So you're going to do one screenshot of one of these pictures up here. You got to build it. Okay, take a screenshot and then build something of your own and take a screenshot. Upload those to the Google Classroom and then you are all done. Okay, thought it would be kind of fun to explore. Tangrams are super fun. And maybe we can even have more time on it later on, but I thought this would be a good Friday activity, kind of fun to do, and it's a good introduction to kind of keep working on our shapes and just play around with how to twist and turn shapes, right? Try to get them to line up and use different sides of the shape to go to different parts of another shape. So have fun with it. 2 screenshots, okay? And make sure that you follow the arrows and watch all the first 3 videos for sure, okay? All right, I hope that is clear. I'll go over it in class with you guys, so hopefully it's clear. All right, and have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week, everybody.